2.
Here's all the Pokemans I've drawn so far.
Eevee.
Eevee. Luigi? Yeah! You know what's funny? I don't even have to make myself a lunch because I don't get a fucking lunch break.
Oh, that's cool.
So, now I don't have to worry about that. But at the same time, I don't get my peanut butter jelly.
Sad.
Could I make one when I get home? Sure, but I want to shower when I get home. Because, here's the thing. I would like to shower when I get home normally, but when I get home, it's already, almost noon, and I take hour-long showers no matter how hard I try to go faster in the shower.
I used to take, I used to take, 40 minutes, but now I take, 15 to 20.
Granted, I shave every time I shower.
Oh,
and I have very long legs. Most of the shaving is my legs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Doesn't take that long. But it's mostly the legs. Oh, that is actually kind of low, huh? That's like a reasonable price for a leaf stone.
Yeah, so... Yeah, so the gimmick for the shops here is that in Leaf Forest, they tend to sell it at a low price, and in Black City, they tend to completely rip you off.
All hail White Treehollow.
2,000 is kind of normal, though.
Yeah.
I think they're
2,000, man.
2,100 in most games.
It's like a little, 5% sale on it.
Well, first off, capitalism.
I forgot you guys in Crack House!
I didn't know it showed it on the map.
Oh my god! God, Lulu and I were playing Samurai, and apparently in the new South Park special, they make a joke about Lizzo.
Who?
And this singer lady. The context is she's plus size. So
Gotcha.
and that came up in conversation. We were talking about the South Park special. Arpo. Who names their kid Arpo? Crack House.
They must really hate their kid.
Right?
There a place where I can warm up? You mean, physically? I suppose it's like that. Okay.
Perfect.
Ooh. Come on, do the whole chain. Come on, do the whole chain. Aww.
Aww.
This is a really nice crack house.
Very nice crack house. Ow!
I want to go. Oh, are you okay?
Fuck! I threw my phone and it came back and hit me. Kane!
Boomerang phone.
I fucking hit my. I should clip this and say, I got footage of me reacting to you liking one of my posts on the fan page, and I injured myself. He would probably tell me, don't do that.
Caught on camera.
Caught on camera.
My cats were chasing a moth earlier, and Blaze decided to use my back as a platform.
Oh no!
It's now scratched the fuck up because he was in hunting mode.
I would imagine.
It doesn't feel too good right now.
Yeah. I need to trim the ferret's claws. Last time I had Pepsi on my back, which was literally yesterday. I could feel his claws poking through my shirt. I'm like, You're feeling a little prickly there, Pepsi. And if their claws get too long, they start getting stuck on fabric.
I'm surprised my shirts don't have holes on the back of them, because they tend to like doing that.
Right? Jeff, you.
Poor Jeffu.
Right, poor Jeffu.
Well, this place is coming together.
Right? All hail capitalism.
Oh shit, what the hell?
What happened?
My controller turned off.
Oh.
You had fresh batteries in you, actually fuck off. You were fine yesterday. Okay, if I turn off the game, will the controller just stay on? Okay, now I'm even more confused. It stays on. Will it do so if I put it on again? Yeah, so as soon as I turned off the game, it stayed on.
What the fuck?
Staying on now.
It better stay on altogether.
Okay, here's what I think happened. I think the game kept rejecting it. Because it probably did run out of battery. Like, that was probably the initial thing that went wrong. And because I was trying to turn it on while the game was running, for some reason, something didn't go right.
And it's like, this isn't right. Fuck you.
Shit, I'm gonna have to do Join Avenue again. I didn't use a save state.
Ah, shit.
Oh well. That's annoying. You know what? I'm not doing that again.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I am so angry about that.
Right, like, what the fuck? Why does everything have to fuck up? When it's like, oh, today's a chill day, I don't have to worry about running off in the middle of it to make a lunch. And then it's like, oh, here's a different problem. Why?
I hate Bluetooth.
Bluetooth's stinky.
It's an awful technology.
Guess I could figure out a weekend clip in the middle.
Well, I'm probably just gonna have the entire first 25 minutes of this recording completely cut out. There's no point.
Yeah, there really isn't.
Oh, did it re-roll? I think it re-rolled.
Reroll what?
I think it re-rolled their preferences.
Oh. I can't see.
Oh shit, my bad.
I didn't realize you've been playing.
I forgot to restream it. I'm just gonna wait, but well, I guess he did just go to his shop. Never mind.
Okay.
Like, because for some reason he rejected the next one.
Ah. Alright, so we're at the point where nothing's getting edited out here.
Yeah.
I presume. Okay, cool. Now I can read you this post, and now I can tell you why it pissed me off so bad.
I'd fly.
I hate people like this, and
but I don't want
I'm going to read this to you, and so here's the post. No, I can't do Snapchat or TikTok, but I can write in cursive, do math without a calculator, and tell time on a clock with hands.
Wow.
Shut the fuck up.
Good for you. You
One?
must feel so proud of yourself.
Like, one, doing math without a calculator is not exclusive to you fucking older people.
Yeah. I can fucking do it.
Yeah, some people who are older can't do math without a calculator anyway because they can't do math.
Yeah, I know a few people like that.
Exactly, it's like, first, that, and then there's people like dyscalculia, so you could make an argument and say you're being ableist, you could really push that. And I would, just to be an asshole. Because they're being an asshole, I'm allowed to be an asshole back. I can write in cursive.
People
As
like
if
that
people
don't
my
believe...
age...
People like that don't believe ableism even exists.
True. True. And then, I can write in cursive. One, they're acting like people my age had to choose whether or not to write in cursive. I can write in cursive, but there are certain things I struggle with. I think I specifically struggle with the letter Z in cursive. But I learned it in school. People my age learned it.
Yeah, same.
They're acting like...
I just don't do it, because, like, literally, what's the point?
Yeah, there's nothing in society anymore that makes you write in cursive. And plus, my cursive doesn't look that good.
Mine looks legible. That's about it.
Like, I feel like if I used it more, then yeah, I can make it look good, but it's like... There just is no point to using it in modern times. And tell time on a clock with hands. First of all, not everyone is able to do that anyway. I'm pretty sure you cannot tell me there are not people who are older in that age range who can... Like, I'm struggling to get my words out here. There are probably people that age who struggle with that, is what I'm trying to say.
The only person I've met who has trouble with that is, like, I don't know, like 50-something right now?
Yeah! Like, Lulu struggles with it, but, like, we've never been that good with numbers anyway. Plus, they don't exactly teach you how to read a clock. They just kind of throw it at you, and you kind of either grasp it or you don't. Like, when I was in school, I do not remember them outright teaching me, this is how you read a clock.
Really?
It's just, oh, here's the clock.
Really? I do.
Maybe they didn't teach me because I was in special ed. And they didn't give enough of a fuck. But we also grew up in totally different areas as well.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't grow up in a village.
Nope.
I don't believe.
I grew up in the western outskirts of an oil-filled city.
Yeah. Like, I grew up in the woods. And lucky for me, I did grasp how clocks work. But Lulu did not. So she struggles with reading time with hands. Stinker. I can't do Snapchat or TikTok. Okay, so you expect the younger people to learn cursive and learn all this other stuff, but you aren't willing to learn something new? Fuck off.
That's like 8 That's like 8 out of 10 posts I see on Facebook.
Yeah,
it's
this
exhausting.
will have to be on fucking Instagram. It's
God. They've infiltrated Instagram now?
Oh, of course, it's all the same fucking thing at this point. It's all meta. And now people are making a fuss about, like, AI shit on Instagram, and it's like... I understand, it's like, oh, I don't want my art being used to train AI. Okay, fair enough, but you are all so self-righteous about it. I've seen people like, oh, I outright leaving Instagram. It's like, fine, more fucking views for me, dude. Maybe then I can actually get some fucking traction on my shit.
When it comes to the AI stuff, I don't think I could give less of a shit about it if I tried.
Exactly, I just don't give a fuck. Some people may be like, Vane, you're an artist. You should give a fuck. I don't. I really don't. I don't think it's going to really take over the world. I've seen the Google AI shit.
It can't even...
It's not good.
It can't even punctuate a sentence properly half the time.
No. Like, some people are like, oh, Bill, keep evolving and shit. Have you seen the people using it for stupid shit? I think that's enough to keep it from taking over the world.
Yeah, we're gonna be fine for a while.
Yeah. I've seen people get uppity about AI even being used as a joke. It's like, You do realize using it as a joke will delay the fears that you have about it taking over the world.
That's also, like, the entire fun of it.
Yeah, the Chansey! Nice to see Chansey. Look at that face. What's your opinion on the Chansey line, anyway?
I like that they exist, but I would not use them.
Fair enough. Lulu's pretty good at using him. The Happini!
Like, essentially, they're really good for a special wall, but for single battles especially, I don't see a use.
It's funny, because Lulu has consistently used, the Blissey line. She got an Alpha one in Legends Arceus, and it's HP stat. Ooh. It was a tank.
I
think most of her battles she just straight up brute forced. And she used a PP up on soft boiled, so
ouch.
and she would always agile style soft boiled so she could still attack.
Just
nothing could kill that Blissey.
Just the worst stall tactics imaginable.
Pretty much. Lulu is really good at it, so that's probably why she uses it so much.
I've never been good at stuff like that because I get really impatient.
Lulu is really good at it. Like, she is the queen of, like, the revival square dance. She will tough it out until the very end if she has to. Like, even in... I don't know if you've ever touched Miitopia.
I haven't.
But there's a thing called the safe spot where you can put your Mii there if they have, like, a status infliction. And she would often use that to her advantage as well. It would just keep toughing shit out. She is too good at this. There's a good reason why, she managed to beat me with a team of 6 Mimikyu. She is built for gimmicky Pokemon who can be a wall. And she did the Mimikyu thing in Sun and Moon, where Disguise was at its strongest as an ability.
I don't think I got far enough in Sun and Moon to even see a Mimikyu.
Likely not. It's pretty late in the game, I would argue.
Because isn't that the 6th, 5th, 6th one? The trial?
I think so? Let me look.
Like, I know it's pretty late. I didn't get to it.
Sun Moon.
Yeah, it had to be, because I got to around the 4th trial on, like, I think it's the end of the 2nd island. And that's around the point where I stopped.
It's in Thrifty Mega Mart. So it's a very specific area. Can I see trainer locations, please? Oh, right, these are not. Oh, right. Where's the totem? Come on. Hold on. Totem Mimikyu. It's the 2nd totem Pokemon in Sun and Moon?
Huh?
What the fuck?
No?
Oh, it's a different thing, I think. Well, no, it says Nuzlocke Dex, so maybe not.
The 2nd totem Pokemon was,
Yeah, what the hell?
that one fish Pokemon that has that one.
Oh, right.
Form.
Alright, let's see. Let's see course series. Let's look at Bulbapedia before I go back to that other wiki, because it had some of the funniest descriptions for certain things about this Mimikyu. Oh my god! Bulbapedia! Why are you not mobile friendly? Load, bitch. Okay.
Bulbapedia is just the best worst sight.
Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Oh yeah, some of them are different in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon altogether. Shut up. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just gonna count locations rather than the Pokemon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6. Mimikyu is 6th. Okay, why the hell did they say 2nd in that one wiki? What the hell is wrong with you? Anyway, maybe it's the 2nd one you fight in this island or something? Fuck if I know, fuck if I care. My point is that it gives tips on how to beat Mimikyu. And I'm going to read this one, where it talks about the aura that all Toad Pokemon have. I'm sure you remember the aura where it boosts, like, a certain stat.
Yeah.
The aura is a pain. Totem Mimikyu, at +1 attack and speed, will hit like a drunk dad after work, cloaked in a Pikachu-designed sheet. And +1 defense and special defense means that it can take a few hits.
What?
It will be... This is an unofficial wiki thing. It's for, like, a Nuzlocke thing.
Oh.
But what the fuck? Hit like a drunk dad after work, cloaked in a Pikachu-designed sheet is the funniest thing I will ever read.
Oh, I hate that I laughed at that.
Holy shit. And then, the tiles all have pain in them. So next is the allies are a pain. This one is, not as funny. It's just, both Haunter and Gengar know Sucker Punch and Shadow Sneak. It can hurt your attempts for a win, blah blah blah. And then the coverage is a pain. And then it talks about the weaknesses of Fairy and Ghost types. Wait, a Dragon type such as- wait, what the fuck? Hold on. No. Okay, now I have to read this because I realize they mislabeled something here. They must have meant to write Steel type and not Dragon type for this. Okay, Fairy and Ghost is a godly type, having only 2 weaknesses. Dragon types and Steel types. Mimikyu can slaughter Ghost types with a Shadow Claw, meaning the only perfectly reliable source of resistance against Mimikyu is a Dragon type such as Metagross. I think they meant to write Steel and not Dragon. Because Metagross is not a Dragon type.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think they made a whoopsie.
The funny captions are back. The last one is, "You're in pain." The speed of Mimikyu and its allies is not anything crazy and almost assures that they will strike last. However, they strike harder than your abusive drunk dad that cheats on your mom every Wednesday at the club, if it's not crippled.
Oh my god, people need to quit fucking...
What the fuck?
People need to quit trauma dumping on wikis.
Right? Like, oh my god.
Jesus
and then,
Christ.
It goes into a good Pokemon to use. Where it's Steel types / Magneton. And they specify Magneton, by giving it Thunder Wave and stuff like that. And then they also say Incineroar would be great. And then Dragon types and Mudsdale. I've always liked Mudsdale. But yeah, there you go. There's the captions. What the fuck?
Jesus Christ. People are actually really deranged.
Yeah. That was funny as fuck, but oh my god. That caught me so off guard.
People just trauma dumping in wikis for no reason in particular.
Right? Like, oh my god. So, that got really specific, too. Cheats on your mom every Wednesday night. Miltank!
Got so dark.
Like, that was straight up trauma dumping, and there's no Miltank. Aw, look at the silly. Look at her.
I can only think of Whitney.
Yeah.
Die.
Whitney was difficult. I'm convinced that so many people hate Whitney's Milk Tank because of how fucking ridiculous it is in Heart Gold, Soul Silver in particular.
I found a gift for it a while back, but I think this is for Gold, Silver, and Crystal though. Let me see. Okay, is it gonna load?
Have you ever seen Whitney's Meal Ticket Heart Gold Soul Silver?
I played a Heart Gold and Soul Silver. It's even worse there.
Yeah, because it has Scrappy and a Lumberry. So, like, you try to paralyze it or something, it gets the Lumberry. You can't use a ghost type, because it'll still get you. Who in Game Freak was like, we gotta make it worse? Because, dude, doing it in regular gold, doing it in crystal, that was fucking difficult. That was a struggle for me. I remember struggling. Oh, there's Repardos.
I never had that much of a struggle with Whitney, but that's because I don't normally pick Cyndaquil.
Son of a bitch, I picked Cyndaquil.
Like, I have, like, for most of my runs of Gold and Silver, I usually pick Totodile, like, the Gen 2 games, it's usually Totodile.
Why did Lulu just message me? That was timed weird. Oh, she sent me a funny thing. She sent me this. I mean, Lulu and I reference this constantly too. Just, 9/11. Oh.
Oh, 9/11.
9/11.
9/11 was bad.
9/11. Oh, fuck you, Muday. I did a Muday roll in Soren's private server. I almost had a Cranidos, and I almost had Tapu Lele.
Sad.
What the fuck? I got a Machop and a Salamence, but like, fuck off.
Sad.
Lulu responded to the GIF! You guys hate to see a girl boss win.
True.
True. It's so funny. True. Beth?
One of my, I have an aunt named Beth. On my dad's side.
What?
I haven't talked to her in like 8 years.
There's a Kiss song called Beth. Oh my god. I just got 1-2 punched by the trainer name and nose, and you mentioning that you have an aunt named Beth. That is insane. Nose.
I think the gate trainer's gonna be on the next floor.
Prototype Propass.
Oh god. That looked so bad.
That's so funny. That's like emoji worthy for this server.
That would be really funny.
I can't get over the Weavile. I can't get over that Weavile sprite looking so finished though. Because you really have a point. You know, the one that like looks like it's from the Game Boy Advance.
It really does just look like they pulled it out of a Gen 3 game.
Right, like I wonder if they had plans to like really flesh out some more of the Gen 2 Pokemon in Gen 3 and just didn't have the time. Because, I mean, they moved to an entirely new console.
Yeah. I will say this, a lot of Gen 2 Pokemon felt really half-baked.
Yeah! And it makes sense, given, one, the very, what the hell was the term? It starts with a T.
Dunsparce and Stantler, in particular, took almost 20 years, actually over 20 years, to get an evolution.
Have I ever shown you, Absol's reaction to the Dunsparce?
No.
It's so good. Because, like, he likes Dunsparce as well. And Lou and I quote this all the time in this exact tone that he says it in. He goes, "Da Dunsparce? Dunsparce got an evolution?" He was so excited.
I'm surprised it took him so long to give it an evolution.
And I'm glad they went the route they did with it.
It is as deserving of an evolution as Dunsparce deserves.
Exactly. What's funny is that so many people wanted Dunsparce to get a cool evolution. Some people got mad, but other people were like, no, this is perfect. This is the best way to evolve it. It was already perfect. It shouldn't change much.
Yeah, like, just like add a segment or two and you're done.
Right? Oh yeah, speaking of the Dunsparce, Absol did shiny hunt for a 3-segment the Dunsparce.
Oh god.
He got it after so many attempts.
Yeah, because isn't that rare as is?
Yeah, it's a 1 out of 100 chance to get a 3-segment the Dunsparce. And then he went full odds with the shiny hunt.
That burn really came in clutch. That Earthquake was 4 times effective.
Yeah, oh my god. So, he went full on with this shiny hunt. Let me see if I can find the video that this, the Dunsparce is. Because I swear it's one of his... Oh yeah, Pokemon Scarlet. I need to find it. He fights the normal type gym first. Even though he definitely should not have because of the way the levels work in this game. Okay, I think I found the area.
How do gyms work in Scarlet and Violet?
Okay, so you could go to any of them at any time. Pretty much.
Do they scale?
Nope! They are at set levels no matter what. If you go to the final gym, they will be at that really high level.
What the hell's even the point then?
The funny, I guess. I remember I fought... Okay, I have a funny story about my playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet. I caught, like, a level 51 or so Pokemon that I shouldn't have been able to get. It was Disobedient. Because we're at the point in Pokemon games where, post Sword and Shield, if a Pokemon is not a certain level, and you don't have, like, the badge or whatever to get that level, it doesn't apply to just traded Pokemon anymore. It's an in-general thing. If you catch it at that level, if you level up a Pokemon to that level, if you level up a Pokemon to that level, they'll still obey you. But if you catch them at that level and you don't have that badge yet, no, you're not getting that obedience at all.
Yeah, that makes sense, because you just really couldn't do that in the older games.
Yeah.
Like,
So I caught this, like, level 51 or 61, maybe, Veluza. It's a water type. A water psychic type. I fought the Paradox, Donphan. Great Tusk. When I shouldn't have been able to. Because the rest of my team was way lower level. This Veluza, this disobedient Veluza, took down this Titan Pokemon. I won.
Nice.
Through my own stupidity. I guess it wouldn't be stupidity as it is, just hard-headedness, rather. Because I'm not stupid.
I
Reckless,
just want to use
but not
Brute Bonnet,
stupid.
man.
Oh, I think I found the part where he sees the duds first.
Like, I just want to use Brute Bonnet.
Alright, I'll get the timestamp.
Because, like, it's past Amogus.
Yeah. What a weird Pokemon to get a fucking Paradox form, too. They went kind of oddball with some of them. There's a Paradox Misdreavus. A Paradox Hydreigon.
Oh, you want to see what I found earlier?
Hmm?
Hold on, let me grab it.
Oh my god!
It's just a full Nuzlocke of the AI president stuff.
I should watch that. That is funny.
It's... I'm glad people use AI for that, and... No, people do.
Right?
Well, people do use it for awful things, but no.
Right, like, everyone was like, they're gonna start World War III with AI, and then they're doing this instead.
Like, it is a concern. Don't get me wrong. But it ain't that deep.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, I think the thing with the AI stuff for me is that
There's a lot of nuance to it.
Right now, it's literally what crypto was about 6 or 7 years ago, where it was just marketed for fucking everything.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna last very long. Everyone thought crypto was gonna take over the... I just remember my dad has bought some crypto. Recently.
I hopped on the Dogecoin meme back in 2021 because I thought it was just absolutely funny, but...
I remember Gene unironically supported Dogecoin.
I thought it was funny.
It's funny to look at. Oh
I think I still have it. I never cashed it out.
Oh my god.
It's probably worthless now.
Right? That just reminded me of the fact that Doge is dead.
Oh yeah, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the dog was a girl, actually.
Oh.
If I'm not mistaken. I followed the account. And I woke up one day to Soren on Twitter going, Doge fucking died, I don't want to do this anymore. I was like, what? Like, I knew the dog was old. But like, oh my god. I didn't expect that to happen.
Doggy die.
Doggy die. Ooh.
Dabba-dee, dabba-dee, dabba-die. I was expecting it to have sturdy.
And just did not.
And the fact that it didn't actually made me a little disappointed.
The disappointment.
My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
Day is ruined, oh my god.
Like, I think the thing with AI for me is that I'm just getting tired of hearing about it.
Yeah, I don't give enough of a fuck.
Like, it's just annoying me at this point, and that's worse.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I remember... Speaking of AI president voice things, one day My dad comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, what's not heavy and blue?" And I look at him, I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Light blue." And then he shows me this AI president video where they're all saying these stupid jokes, and that was one of them. It was like Obama saying it. And Lulu comes home that day, I'm like, "Dad showed me an AI president video." She goes, "What?" Every once in a while, Lulu and I will just randomly go light blue to each other, and that's the Chansey.
Why do none of them have a Blissey?
Yeah, where'd the Blissey go?
That's what I want.
Right, like what the hell? We're at a higher level. You would think there would be more Blissey, right?
Yeah, but nope. They've all had a Chansey and a Happiny.
Right, exactly. It's so weird.
There should be one more breeder in this area. Hopefully, it can break the streak.
Right?
And then I'll probably do the area after this and then call it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wasted half hour because this controller, it was being very obnoxious.
It was being stinky.
Eh. I hit it.
The whack.
It was being bad, I had to punish it.
Is being a bitch.
Wheezing.
I can't take Megadeth seriously. I just can't.
Ow.
I swear to God. Hello, me. Meet the real me. What kills me is that he can sing normally.
And he chooses not to.
Cause like, you heard the cover of No More Mr. Nice Guy.
Mm-hmm. But he chooses not to.
Yeah!
What the
like,
fuck
what the
is
fuck?
wrong with Dave Mustaine?
Everything. Like... My god.
Ew. What's ratio?
It's so good.
It's so insane to me how much that sounds like LSD.
It does.
I remember the first time I heard it, it was on like TikTok.
I thought that was him at first.
When I heard it, when I heard it for the first time on TikTok, I was like, "Oh my god, it sounds like LSD." And I eventually downloaded it, and I showed it to Gunner and LSD, and they were losing their shit because they also knew. Even LSD was like, "What the fuck?" And then he like mimicked it. LSD mimicked it. It sounded exactly the same.
It's amazing.
Exactly. Like, oh my god. Woo.
It's amazing. I love Staraptor.
Mr. Raptor.
I will say, when I get to X and Y, I am definitely going to be using the Talonflame line.
Ooh. Bird.
Because it's probably my second favorite of these birds, at least that I've used.
Give me the bird. No
This
way.
is the wrong
The
room.
wrong room. God. So,
Bruh.
something I've been... Oh no.
5%
Oh, no.
chance.
Of course. Part of me is sad that I don't get a lunch break on work today, and but also I'm thankful for a shorter shift. So like, you win a few, you lose a few, as Kiss once sang in Hell or High Water. Specifically, Gene. It's on Crazy Nights from
Yeah.
1987. I am incredibly autistic about Kiss, and it shows.
I am incredibly autistic about... Well, nothing specific, honestly. Like, I tend to cycle through things.
Like, my god, I was I was stocking notebooks and every time they would come in 6 colors, right? Black, white, red, green, blue, and purple. Those last 4 are the Kiss signature colors. And every time I would start giggling. I took photos of it every time, so I have photos on my phone. So like, I was stalking with a couple of my coworkers, and I talked to one of them, and I go, dude, I'm stalking these notebooks, and they have red, green, blue, and purple. They have the Kiss signature colors. And he starts laughing, he's like, ah, nice. And I stopped, and I realized something. I didn't have to explain what I meant. This fucking coworker of mine understood what I meant by Kiss signature colors. So that was pretty fucking cool. I went into this thinking, I'm not gonna really befriend any of my coworkers, and then my coworkers turned out to be actually decent people. Like, who would have thought? But you know what? I'd rather have that than what Lulu has to fucking deal with. She has to deal with these cliquey kind of people.
Yeah, she's the kind. Yeah, she's more up. Yeah, she's more up in like the customer-facing side, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where
And
you'll
her
get some of those
coworkers
people.
are these like cliquey assholes.
Yeah, that's kind of where you'll get some of those people. If you're like, here's what I've noticed: the people working in the back of a place are generally much better to be around, in my opinion.
Yeah. And then you get the like people who clearly peaked in high school up front.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely agree with that.
Oh!
Thank
The
God.
Lizzie!
I was starting to get worried.
He broke the streak!
Let's go. Earthquake is
Oh my God.
absolutely not necessary here.
Wait, all my ships this week end at 9:30, except for Saturday on June 1st, which ends at 9:15?
What the hell?
Wow, this is a short week. Not that I'm complaining.
Still like
How's
5-hour
next week?
shifts. It's not too bad.
June 3rd ends at 8 a.m., but I have to go in at 3:30? What
Ouch.
the fuck? And then it goes back to 4 a.m. to 9:30. What the hell? So I get 2 weeks of like shifts that end way earlier. And then next week isn't set yet.
To be fair, around August, you'll probably get a hell of a lot more.
Probably.
Because it's the back-to-school season.
Right, I'm gonna see so many pencils. Time to play the Nightmare Returns' version of School's Out on loop.
I
Have
don't
I ever told you how long it is?
I think you did, yeah.
It's like... I have to find it in this playlist now. And I get to see Kane. Hello, Kane. Beep, 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 beep. I love him. Anyway. It is 8 minutes and 23 seconds long.
Yeah, see,
This
I'm a
version of School's
Metallica
Out.
fan. That's normal. For me.
The funny thing is that this is not like a studio recording. This is just a live recording. So it has like all the band introduction solos and everything.
Ah.
They saved Kane for last because best for last. Hee 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 hee. Rah! I love the Nightmare Returns.
John Fogerty finding out what rain is and then immediately hitting it.
I saw that meme. I was like, oh my god, I have to send this to my server and tag Nick.
Is that a real thing on Spotify?
Probably.
I should find it.
Right. I've got Spotify open. I can actually look it up real quick. Find the thing in photo gallery.
Okay, I think I've battled everyone on this floor.
Oh my god, there's an actual playlist!
No. Oh.
I found the exact playlist from the same person! It's real!
I love Creedence Clearwater. Oh, Jesus.
Like, you can tell it's a real screenshot because I have schools out on the very bottom there. That is the distinguishing factor to show that I am not joking. Holy
Have you
shit.
ever seen the rain? I would know.
There are probably some songs of theirs that I've heard and just don't realize.
You almost certainly have.
Exactly, like...
They were used in a lot of movies for a while, just as background music for some reason.
Wow. Which
Well,
makes sense.
It's not fairy type, so I can use Outrage.
That's right! Oh my god. I'm so used to the fairy type now. I remember when fairy type first happened, and now it's like... Now it feels like there was never a time without it. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yikes! Oh, right. It's dead
Luckily,
anyway.
luckily, my special defense isn't nearly as dire as my physical defense. Moxie.
And now everyone is dead.
Well, it's not confused. But I am gonna switch out anyway, because, yikes.
Yeah, Heracross is a little scary when it comes to this. God, there was a tweet that Lulu found really funny. And yeah, I'm just gonna send a screenshot of the tweet in no mic.
Flame
it'll be
orb?
funnier.
Why?
Oh, fuck off.
Why
It's
do you
one of
have
those
a...
moves that boosts.
Oh, it has guts, doesn't it?
Oh no.
It
the
has
world
guts.
needs guts. The world needs power. Anyway, there's the screenshot of a tweet that Lulu finds really funny.
Caveman arguing over who gets to use the toilet. I shit you not. Also, Fly has now missed twice out of like the last 4 times I've used it.
What's funny is that Lulu fucking sent that to me in a voice memo once, and I fucking sent a voice memo back going, "Oh shit, you not!" And she found it really fucking funny.
I shit you not.
Oh my god. Oh. It's so funny because like Lulu and I sent so many voice memos to each other.
Me grug. Grug shit. You know grug.
You know.
No grug shit not.
Like, oh my god. It's something that Lulu and I have noticed with Discord voice memos, at least for us, in our phone microphones. If you get like really close to it and like you go up against the mic and get really loud, it sounds like a swarm of bees is attacking the microphone. So it's just become a recurring thing. I gotta find a voice memo of mine where I go, "I'm sending the bees after you."
Not the bees!
Oh, there's a point where I was ranting about Lion King. And towards the very end of this voice memo, I get really close to the mic. I'm not gonna play the whole voice memo because it's like almost a minute long. But Lulu replies to it going, "the bees." So I'm gonna turn this up. I don't even remember the context of why.
Hamlet. It's based on fucking Hamlet! Why are you changing this? Why the fuck are you changing this?
It's so funny. At one point she gets a shite. Okay, here's what I really like, where I outright say, "I'm sending the bees after you." Fuck!
I'm sending the bees after you. Oh, the bee!
Context, she got a shiny Togepi in Pokemon Sleep. So I sent the bees after her.
Not the bees.
Oh my god, it's so funny. I have to send a screenshot of the shiny Togepi now.
It is
She always
truly
gets
hip to fuck bees.
Oh my. Oh, that just reminded me of something that Kane posted, and I have to send it now because you will fucking lose your mind over it. I sent it to Lulu because I terrorize her with Metallica all the time because James Hetfield looks like PC Principal.
Hmm. Oh my god, you're right. I hate that.
Mayo? Who named you? Who named this bitch?
Clearly someone who hated the fuck out of her.
Oh my god. Anyway, here's the post from Kane that you can watch after this because if you play it, you'll probably get some sort of
Copyright, let's go.
Kane posted this. I sent it to Lulu. She's like, put him back on Facebook. So you'll understand why I bring this up with hip to fuck bees.
It's hip to fuck bees.
I can't hear that I can't hear the original song without expecting that lyric. Why did Azelf turn really big for a second?
That's just part of the move for extrasensory.
Was there like a flickering thing that I couldn't see because it wasn't 60 FPS on Discord?
Probably.
Because it just looked like Azelf got really big out of nowhere for a second after using that move.
Yeah, I can't do 60 FPS anymore because I don't have Nitro.
Oh, that's right.
And I probably won't for a while.
I don't know if I'll go out of my way to get Nitro at any point.
Extrasensory is way too good of a move. 30 power points, 80 power with a pretty large chance to make the target flinch.
All hail Extrasensory.
Oh god.
Sneeze?
I just felt something in my chest.
Oh.
Indigestion, let's go.
Indigestion.
Alright, it's gone.
Bye bye, indigestion.
It hurt.
My tummy feels rumbly. Guys, I can't get over that one prototype sprite it where it's just looking straight at the camera. I'm really glad they changed that because that was horrible.
That looked like shit.
It's like that filled me with genuine dread. I was like, ugh, I don't like that. I still don't like it. You ever hear about the Kiss comic book that actually had their blood in the ink?
No. That sounds like a health hazard.
That's the 70s for you.
True.
There's actual photos of them pouring their blood into the ink. It was for a Marvel comic.
Cocaina.
Cocaina? No, flour. Somebody just asked me why I hate the military.
I think there's plenty of reasons.
Many. But yeah. Just put their fucking blood in this ink. And there are photos of them getting their blood drawn too. So like this is a real thing that happened.
Jesus.
Can I fucking download the photo though? Please? Okay, fine, I'll just screenshot and crop it. Fuck you, Facebook.
Oh, ew.
Licky licky.
I fucking hate Licky Licky.
There we go.
Like, Licky Licky is just gross. I hate it.
I remember when I first saw this image, I was so baffled at how skinny Gene's arm is. Because you look at him in his stage presence, you don't expect his arm to be that fucking skinny. You kind of expect it to be more like Paul.
It's bigger than my arm. I meant to send in Kiram here.
Hello, Wailord. Yeah, I just noticed they're all taking blood out of the left arm until Gene, who's getting his out of the right arm. He's not left-handed or anything, so I'm not sure why that is. Maybe they just found it Bane easier on his other arm.
Probably.
They probably had the okay, out of all the members, I feel like they probably had the least trouble with Paul, purely because he's the most muscular of the group. Him and maybe Peter, purely because of how active Peter's arms were during that point. Because, you know, drummer.
Yeah. I really wouldn't mind learning how to play the drums at some point.
I got glockenspieled. I've told you the glockenspiel story, right?
Yeah.
I got fucking... Lulu got traditional bullying. I got fucking glockenspieled. I don't know what's worse. Maybe it's the glockenspieling, because at least with Lulu, she can tell people about it, and they'll be like, oh yeah, that fucking sucked, man. I get fucking glockenspiel. Everyone's gonna be like,
what's
okay,
a glockenspiel?
Yeah, what's a glockenspiel? Like, you wear a Gene Simmons shirt. You clearly like a rock band. You would think they would put you on the fucking drum kit. No, you've offhandedly mentioned you're a quarter German. Glockenspiel. The fuck?
Aren't schools just the best?
Fucking school system.
Yeah, truth be told, if I'd have gone to public high school, I would have dropped out, like, easily.
I dropped out, so. Oh, Gyarados. Watch it use Dragon Dance.
Luckily, it won't get the chance to set up that... Well, luckily, if it does, it won't get the chance to set up that much.
Ah!
Yeah, I figured that was coming.
Ah!
It shouldn't have been enough to raise its speed above Kiram's. Yeah, okay, it's dead.
Right, quadruple effective.
Yeah, with one of the best electric moves. I had a feeling that was coming. Though it doesn't matter anyway. I don't think that crit mattered.
Probably not. Oh, there's even more photos of them getting their blood drawn. What a weird world it must have been. Nowadays, you would not see someone doing like a publicity stunt like that.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, it's too much effort.
Too much effort and people would have a fucking fit over the sanitary issues. Back then, though? Nah. It's the 70s. Their outfits are the Destroyer Rock and Roll Over outfit, so this is 76, 77 range.
Yeah, that sounds about right for a publicity stunt like that. But, then again, someone also sold, shit, what was it where they had a partnership with Nike, I think? I don't remember who it was.
Yeah, if I knew who it was, that would make it easier.
And I think it outspeeds now. God damn it.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
it doesn't matter. Its best move is Metal Claw.
Ah. You remember in Legends Arceus where I couldn't remember the Gliscor line names?
Mm-hmm.
And you hear me, like, very audibly panicking? Trying to describe it, like, it's ground flying, it's got like a scorpion tail. You would think it's a poison type, but it's not. And then, Gliscor! Slam! Like, I think I outright hit my laptop.
I honestly would have guessed Dark Flying.
I knew it was ground flying.
Or Dark Bug.
Right? Like, I said poison because, like, there's an ability that, I think it's a hidden ability that I can have where it can't get poisoned. And also scorpions have venom, so. It is so funny to think that there are Kiss comic books out there with Kiss's blood in them.
The comic book is Gene.
Yeah. What's it say? It's like, so many people talk about the Super Kiss image with Dynasty, but it really started out from, like, this era. Right here. Fucking Destroy Your Rock and Roll Over era. Because this is the first appearance of the Kiss Talisman, where they get the superpowers from them. That's not something that originated for Phantom of the Park, which, by the way, even if it didn't originate in the comic books, Phantom of the Park is pre-Dynasty era. It's pre-solo albums, even. But because they amped up the Super Kiss image with the costumes, like, you've seen the Dynasty costumes. They're very superhero-esque.
Yeah.
With the capes and everything.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Exactly. So, like, people kind of attribute it to that more than anything. But, like, the Kiss superpower thing has always been a thing. Truth be told. 76 is not that far into Kiss's timeline. Their first album released in 1974.
Yeah,
the band was around
they were
for like
what,
3
a few years at that point? Because it was like, what, 72, 73, where, like, when they started?
They started in 73 and released their first album in 74. So, effectively, the band had been in existence for 3 years.
Dang, honestly, that's honestly a better start than most bands.
Yeah, although granted, believe it or not, Kiss did have a rocky start. Which you would never expect when you see Kiss now. The thing that got Kiss really going was actually their Alive album. Because here's the thing, most people weren't buying the albums as much as they were going to see the live shows. Because all the pyrotechnics, fucking smoking guitar, you got Gene spitting blood and fire. Most people were going to see the show. And Alive, while it's so heavily edited, back then, no one really knew that. And it was the closest thing that you could have to having a Kiss concert inside your home. So that album blew the fuck up. And then Destroyer with Bob Ezrin producing it. Bob Ezrin, who is behind, like, all of Alice Cooper's shit. Alice Cooper? At that point, Kiss was set for success. They were on a fucking roll. There's a reason why people often consider Love Gun to be their peak during that time. Because that was their high point. Nothing could fucking touch them. And then Phantom of the Park happened, and then Dynasty, Unmasked, The Elder, they were fucking tumbling down after that. And then they unmasked and fucking shot right back up. So yeah, History is a lot more rich than people give it credit for being. Like, the record label on multiple occasions is like, this isn't working, but they still fucking, like, put blind faith in Kiss anyway because Bill a coin. Like, and plus, there are so many aspects of history that people don't really talk about. Because, certain things coincide in such a strange way. Hi, Snorlax. Fat fuck. Fat fuck.
I think it has a thick fat, so flamethrower's an immediate no.
Yeah. Here's a fun fact for you. The Bandit makeup came very close to being on that first album cover. Very close. Just before, like, I think it was literally a week before that photo shoot, Paul wore the Bandit makeup for the last time. That could have been on the first album cover instead of the Star Child. Not a lot of people talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah, like honestly, I'm not very well versed in history.
Yeah, every time I bring something up, you're like, what? Huh?
Although, to be fair, I'm not really well versed in the history of most bands.
Yeah.
Like, even, like, the bands I really like, I only know the most surface level shit about them.
Right, and then there's me, who's like, I'm trying to think of a really obscure Kiss fact. But the problem is that my perception of Kiss is so skewed that most of the time when I think of an obscure Kiss fact, I assume people know, not because I think, oh, this should be common knowledge. I think I'm late to the party, and I always assume I'm the last to know. Like,
Her name is Lilac.
what a pretty name.
Freedom Planet moment, let's go!
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Damn. I'm trying to think of a Kiss fact that's like really obscure.
I love Freedom Planet. This is my daily Freedom Planet plug.
All hail Freedom Planet. Have I ever told you about how Bruce Kulick got shot once?
Trying to think. No, actually, I don't think I have.
Okay. This is not particularly common knowledge. But basically, one day, I think this is after Bruce was out of Kiss, he was, like, waiting to get into a club, and some drunk guy started shooting randomly. He didn't kill anybody or anything. No one had, like, too severe injuries. But Bruce got hit in the leg and had a bullet skim his forehead.
Oh, Jesus.
He could have died.
Yeah. Yeah, that could have easily gone the other way.
Yeah, he could have died. We could have 3 dead Kiss members instead of 2. Thankfully, he is not dead.
Also, America moment.
Yeah, America moment. It was like all over the fucking news and shit back then. Some places used a photo of Ace instead of Bruce, cause Kiss guitarist.
Lovely.
Yeah, poor Bruce.
That guy gets shot and you can't even do him the solid of using the
Yeah!
fucking right image. That is the most American news media thing to do ever.
Exactly, like, oh my god.
Just what an insult.
Yeah, oh my god, I found it! I found it! Oh my god, I found the image! And one day, Bruce posted about it. Oh my god, I found it. This is so funny. Seeing Bruce Kulick post the thing that I just told you about is so funny to me.
How much do you want to bet that this chef is the gate trainer?
Right?
I have a good feeling about this. No, okay.
Oh. Anyway, there's the article.
Rocker, kiss with death. Sorry, shot outside club.
It's a photo of Ace.
Just imagine. Imagine sitting in the hospital, you just had your head grazed and you got shot in the leg. and they can't even
Yeah.
get the right picture.
Right,
That's
like,
gotta
oh my
suck.
God. Right, not even like the right era either for this photo.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 70s era photo of Ace. If it was like an 80s era photo, maybe it would have been ever so slightly less egregious. Even if it was like an unmasked photo of Ace, that would be even, like, it would be less egregious. No. This is like a fucking Destroyer era photo of Ace. At best.
Like,
I can tell by the makeup.
it's just... It's honestly
Also-
kind of offensive.
Right? Also, you gotta love fighting for his life as if he wasn't, like, barely injured aside from the actual bullet in his leg and the graze against his forehead. He wasn't fighting for his life. He was
No.
just... He had a fucking cross with death.
Mm-hmm.
But he wasn't fighting for his life. Hi, Walrein! Yee!
I really wish
At least
there was a game where you could get Spheal early on.
Legends Arceus.
That doesn't count. Because, like, I don't remember exactly where in Gen 3 you get it. I think it's only in Shoal Cave, which is
Aw.
7th gym.
And we haven't seen a wild Spheal until post-game for this playthrough.
I know they appear in Undella Bay here. I'm not
Oh,
sure
yeah,
if it's
but-
winter only, though.
I think it is. I might be mistaken. I will look.
So Spheal does appear, but it's just that it's also pretty late in the game. And I think
One
it
of Michael
might be
Jackson's
a seasonal
biggest
one.
hits dances back onto the charts. What is it? What's the song? It's Billie Jean. Okay, cool. Bye. Who the fuck cares? It couldn't have been interesting song that got onto the chart. It's during winter.
Yeah, I figured.
You could also find it in Dream World?
Well, maybe used to. You can't really do that anymore.
Yeah. Also, the dex entries for Spheal in Black and White and Black 2 White 2 are so fucking funny. It rolls across ice floes to reach shore because its body is poorly shaped for swimming.
Damn. You didn't have to do them like that.
And then Black 2 White 2. They can't swim well yet, and they move much faster by rolling. When they're happy, they clap fins.
Ball.
Orb. What are all range dex entries say?
Spheal beach ball, Spheal beach ball.
I can't believe this Spheal beach ball exists.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that we were talking about it, and like a few days later,
week.
it was that.
Like a week later at most.
That was
I don't
funny.
know how we did that. We fucking Nostradamus that shit.
There's 3
Oh my
floors?
Alright, so I'm gonna read Celio's dex entries because oh my god, these are so funny. In Black and White, it habitually spins things on its nose. By doing so, it learns textures and odors. The Black 2 White 2 is the one that's funny. Be it Spheal or Pokeball, it will spin any round object on its nose with the greatest of ease. It just fucking gets a Spheal. Oh my god. And I'll read Walreins just to have the sake of completion. It shatters ice with its big tusks. Its thick blubber repels not only the cold, but also enemy attacks. And then Black 2 White 2 is not only does its thick blubber keep it warm, it also protects them from attacks. It shatters ice with its prized tusks.
That's a lot more boring.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. Also, prized tusks? That implies there's some poaching happening in the Pokemon world with Walrein, and I don't like that, as realistic as it is.
Maybe
favorite
its tusks.
Walrus.
Maybe, I mean, who knows? Maybe its tusks grow back, maybe? I don't know.
Right? Like, please?
Come on, Game Freak, don't ruin Walrein for us.
Right? Please? I love shiny Walrein, though.
I love Walrein.
You ever see shiny Walrein?
I have, but it's been a while, so I kind of forgot what it looked like. It should be purple. That...
You would be right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's more or less what I thought it would look like.
What's funny is that, as I chew this mouthful of food. In Pokemon Go, they had a Spiel Community Day. I don't like the word community very much. I struggle saying it. Because it just comes out as a jumble every time. But Spiel Community Day. Yeah, it's just too many repeating syllables. And I got a shiny Spiel, but the thing to note is that this Community Day, now that I complained about it, now I can say it perfectly, happened on January 16th. January 16th happens to be Kane's birthday. Ever since then,
he's a Spiel the whole time. I knew it.
Yeah, I have since then associated the Spiel line with Kane. To the point where I have a shiny Walrein named after him. And you can see the catch date on there. It's his birthday.
I was gonna try to battle every trainer on these floors, but I might not have time to do that.
Probably not, yeah.
That entire half hour wasted because these controllers are fucking stupid and annoying.
Right? Like, oh my god.
And the fact that it was as simple as just restarting Melon DS, that pissed me off so much.
I don't know why I didn't suggest doing that.
I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Fate has its ways of doing stupid shit. Walrein.
Ball.
Bug. Oh, if only he was a level higher. Then I could make 2 different Kane jokes. Because he has a lyric that goes 6 and 9 and you've got bingo. I love that lyric in Rock Doll, I really do. Kane Roberts, everybody. Accomplished songwriter.
It's
so many people.
It's the best kind of lyric.
Exactly! Exactly! I'm the gate trainer. Okay. Can you imagine?
I don't believe the nurses or doctors can be the gate trainer.
That makes sense. Ah, fuck my hip.
I could be wrong about that, but that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, like it makes sense. Whoa. I almost ate shit. Lulu accidentally brought home a walkie-talkie from work, so I gotta bring that back to work for her.
They'll live without it. Just use it for fun shit.
Right? But yeah, like I'll bring it back, and maybe I'll carry it around with me today because I've been in so many situations where having a walkie-talkie at work would have benefited me. Every fucking time. Where am I meant to go? I'm lost. Where did you guys go? Help! Like, so many times.
I've never worked at a big box, at a big box grocery store like that. I had a
It's not
cousin who worked at Walmart.
terrible.
Apparently,
Walmart.
yeah.
Hmm.
Apparently, they do still do those stupid, dumb shit chants.
Sounds about right.
You gotta join the Sam Walton cult.
Right, I never wanted to work at Walmart, and I'm glad I don't.
Like, the guy's dead, who cares?
Yeah. There are more important dead people anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like Mark St. John.
Or like Oscar the Boston Terrier.
Oh, man,
so
I
sad.
watched the recent upload of this playthrough, and hearing you talk about Oscar while he's still alive in that video,
Mhm.
I was like, oh, now he's gone. The
Yeah.
pussy. It's so hard to believe he's gone, too.
It is.
Like-
I'm still having trouble kind of processing it.
Right? Like, there's always a time after a pet dies where you struggle to process it. Like,
Mhm.
When any of the ferrets have passed, when I clean the cage, it's weird carrying one less ferret out of that cage.
Hmm.
Like, when Champagne died, I had to clean the ferret cage, like, a couple days later. Or, like, a day after. And carrying Vodka out, I was like, wow. This is weird. Because I was only carrying one ferret. And then when Vodka passed, I had gotten so used to carrying 3 ferrets that carrying 2 again still felt weird. And man, this thunder is going nuts.
But, yeah, like, honestly, like, with Oscar, I'm still not used to him not being there.
Right? Because, like, even though he had slowed down considerably in his last few, like, months, I
Mhm.
want to say, like, his presence not being there at all
Yeah.
must be so strange.
Like,
'Cause sometimes it's not, like, specific actions, it's just the presence being gone.
Yeah.
That feels weird.
Yeah, like, toward the end of April and the start of May, he was doing really good. And then
Aw.
around May 8th or 9th, he just suddenly crashed again.
I feel like that's typically how it goes when a pet passes on. They get that, like, one last win, and then they're
Mhm.
gone.
Oscar wouldn't
Like-
have lived much longer anyway.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have.
I remember when Champagne passed, it felt like it came out of nowhere. Like, he had been doing
Oscar,
just fine.
we knew it was coming for a long time.
Yeah.
Or at
Like, I
least
knew
we had that
Champagne
warning.
was older. I knew Champagne was older. But then, like, literally, like, one day before he, like, really stopped. Because he was pretty much, like... jeez, I'm trying to think of a term here. He was not moving much his last few days.
Hmm.
I don't understand why he held out. It's so strange to me.
Hmm.
But he did.
Sometimes... Sometimes... Yep. Sometimes it's... Ah! Sometimes they're just like that.
Yeah, he was always a stubborn ferret. So I guess I should have expected him to not go easy. Like, he didn't exactly go in pain.
Hmm.
But, like, he stuck around longer than I thought he would. But, like, it came so suddenly, because, like, the day before, his claw got, like, stuck on, the hammock, and we were like, oh, he seems a little frazzled up, he'll be okay, and then the next day, he was just pretty much out of it, and that was it.
Hmm.
It was so weird waking up to hearing about that.
Yeah.
And then the day he passed, I woke up, like, here's the thing. My sleep schedule had been fucked by that point anyway. So I woke up towards, like, noon. He had passed away that morning. So I came out of my room. Did I come out of my room or did my mother No, she didn't message me that he died. She told me he had passed and he was already in a box ready to be buried. So, like, that's how that went. That was a rough day. Because what happened was, I remember exactly what happened right before I found out. I was ranting about a comment on one of Kane's posts where someone was like, I don't know why they said this. They called Kane's most recent album, The New Normal, kind of poppy? Which was weird because no the fuck it isn't, and I was bitching about it, and then right after I found out Champagne passed.
Yeah.
Like, what a way to smack me down from that rant. Good God.
What really got me was just his initial reaction to the sedative that they gave him so they could actually, you know, put in the actual stuff that would kill him.
Yeah.
Like, just seeing those final moments of consciousness and those motor functions just disappear was hard to watch.
God, yeah. But you didn't want him to be alone in that moment, you know?
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, that was 5 days ago.
It hasn't even been a full week.
No, it hasn't.
I wonder if the police officer's the gate trainer.
I have a feeling.
I remember when Vodka passed. We just kind of found him. Like, he had been slowing down. And then one day, Lulu got this weird feeling to go and check on him, and then he was just gone. He passed away in his sleep with the other ferrets next to him, so he didn't die alone.
Yeah. Yeah, like,
Topper.
But,
What a
Oscar
name.
died with the people that he... Oscar died with the people that he loved. All three of us were in the room. It didn't fully hit me until we got home.
Oh, yeah.
Until we got
That's the
there,
thing about
until
grief.
we got back there. And we noticed that he really just wasn't there anymore.
Grief is such a strange thing. Oftentimes, it's very delayed.
I'm still waiting to grieve for my father.
I
I don't think that one's ever gonna fully happen.
I don't think so either. I think Mother Nature agrees, because I just heard a boom of thunder outside.
It either disagrees or it either agrees or it really disagrees.
Yeah, we'll never know. The strange thing about when Champagne passed is that I remember, like, I can kind of generally tell when a ferret is getting close to passing away naturally. What happens is their overcoat seems to vanish somehow. Like, they have two layers to their coat, like the top coat and the bottom coat. The guard hairs. I noticed it with both Champagne and Fred. They seem way grayer. Their fur seems not quite as long. Both Champagne and Fred had that happen shortly before they passed. But that's something I missed on Vodka because his fur was all white. I couldn't distinguish it.
Yeah.
Because it was all one color. So it just kind of came out of the blue, really.
Yeah.
But I remember telling Kane about when Champagne passed. Because I had noticed, Champagne had slowed down And like literally, like the day he really started slowing down, I told Kane about it. And then I had to go back and tell him, like, my worries were right, he just passed away. And something that has stuck with me that Kane said is that loss like that is hard. Your sad feelings will turn into loving memories. It'll be bittersweet, but warming.
Yeah.
And you would think, given that he only had one pet, that he wouldn't be that fucking good at managing that. He's only had one cat, and yet he handles it so eloquently. Why is Cloister have to be on the screen when I'm sharing this, like, emotional thing from Kane?
With that stupid smile.
Yeah, stupid smile and it looks like a vagina. Get out of here. I will never unsee that. Pokemon and me did not help with that at all. At all. Yeah, if you touch the spike on its head, it really likes it. Nice clitoris joke.
Oh, no.
They knew what they did.
Yeah.
They knew.
Luckily, we shouldn't have to deal with a pet dying for a long time unless something drastic happens.
Yeah.
All the other pets we have are cats, and they're still really young.
Yeah, really young.
The oldest is Raven, and he is, like...
Not the oldest by much.
Yeah, I think he's maybe a couple months older than my cat, than Ash is.
Yeah.
And... yeah, I think Raven was born December of 22, so he's only a year and a half.
I don't know the proper birthdays for Coke and Pepsi, but I knew they were both 2 years old when we got them, so they're 3 now. They're still pretty early on in the lifespan of a ferret, so we've got some time.
I don't know the proper birth date for Ash, but I do know ones for the others.
Yeah,
I'm gonna guess Ash was born in maybe January of 23. That's my
I would
guess.
hope you know. I would hope you know the birthday of the kids.
August 28th.
Oh my god, they're all Virgos.
Meaning.
Oh my.
Actually, no.
Oh
Technically, one of them, either Misty or Sage, and I do not remember which one, was born August 27th by like a few minutes.
Oh my god.
Like it was
that was
right
a couple of days after my birthday.
Like she was born around
What
midnight,
the
so and then the others came in the following few hours.
That is so funny. Like, oh yeah,
Still no gate trainer.
here's the fucking... Like, ah, yes. 2 days after my birthday. Cat's in labor.
Me playing
I never
Mortal
thought
Kombat.
about that in the moment.
Me playing Mortal Kombat
Yeah.
while cats are giving birth is just the funniest thing ever.
Right? Don't you have a video of that you put in the server?
I do. You can just hear the fucking noises of people screaming in intense agony from getting completely destroyed.
Yeah, like, oh my god.
Followed by just
Right? God. One of them was like really fucking noisy too.
that was the runt.
It was either the runt was the noisy one?
Yeah. The runt was
Really?
loud. Although they all were when they were born. Funny,
That is surprising.
funny thing is, Blaze was the last one out, and I had to get the mom to, get it started because,
Yeah.
she was tired by that point. So, if things went a little differently,
That could have been a vet trick.
Blaze may not have lived.
Yeah. And now look at him.
Yeah, he fucking destroyed my back earlier today. I'm kind of regretting that decision. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm kidding.
That makes me wonder how things would have went if the runt made it.
I
That
probably
be
would have
an
kept all 3 of them.
interesting universe. Probably.
Probably. Like, my
I
initial
think the
choice was to only keep one of them, and
Yeah.
I had already convinced my mom. To take one by the time they were born.
Yeah. I always wonder what that runt would have wound up looking like if it had grown up. Cause like it seemed like it had darker fur than the rest of them.
If I had to guess, it would have looked like a slightly darker, even smaller version of Misty. Misty's already fucking tiny.
Yeah.
So is Sage, honestly.
Like maybe the runt would have been like a non-diluted Torty.
Yeah, like none of them are that big though. Like Blaze
Aside from Blaze.
Blaze looks like kind of a normal small house cat, kind of.
Probably doesn't help that Ash was very small when she gave birth to them.
She's just not a very big cat in general, either.
Right? Like, okay, now I gotta find this video.
Like, Ash is not that big. Alright.
Small.
Yeah, the gate trainer's on the next floor. God damn it.
Okay.
Because I've already fought everyone here. Oh, well, at least that means I'm basically nearly done anyway.
Where's 210? I gotta do this weekend clip. And I broke Sony Vegas.
Oh, trust me, Sony Vegas does not need the help.
I know. Kane, sweetheart, you keep breaking my editing app.
So I recorded
Thank you.
a long play earlier, and it just stopped rendering at like 99%. It was absolutely infuriating.
Oh.
I had left to go to my mom's while it was rendering, figuring, oh, okay, it'll be done by the time I get back. And it had apparently hung on that for an hour and a half.
Oh.
That was absolutely infuriating.
I think I got this weekend clip down.
One of these two is the gate trainer. One of these two is the gate trainer. It has to be.
How recently have I done a gun guitar clip?
The nurse isn't, though, but one of them.
Okay, I did
one of the others
one
are.
a couple of weeks ago. Okay, I'll stick with this one.
Level 89.
Good God.
Jesus.
248. Damn, that's a long fucking solo, Kane. Thanks.
I guess that really is what happens when you try to do everything, huh?
Right?
I don't think I can get my team to hit level 100. But I can at least attempt to.
It is so insane to me that Kane rejoining the band was so perfect at this time because so many songs from his era were already in the set list. Like, okay, so for context, the set list was pretty much initially unchanged from when I saw Alice in 2021. And the reason why there were so many Kane era songs in the set list is because Nita Strauss advocated for this. She happens to really like Kane's era of Alice's career because the shredding guitar, it meshes best with her playing style. So when I saw Alice, there were 4 songs from Kane's era in the set list. He's Back, The Man Behind the Mask, Teenage Frankenstein, Bed of Nails, and Roses on White Lace. I have to look at the set list for that specific night, actually. October 3rd, 2021, Alice Cooper set list. There it is. Alright, so there were 23 songs in total. By the way, yes. Actually, it'd be more 22 because they count. Why do we count the fucking guitar solos as a separate track? Stop it. 22 songs.
The hell?
Including a guitar solo from Nita Strauss. Thanks, setlist.fm. Anyway. I was losing my mind throughout this because right from the get-go, third song was Bed of Nails. I remember hearing it start up and I was like, no fucking... Here's the thing, I did not look into what the set list could be. I just went to this Ace and Alice concert, no expectations, no nothing. I just went to see them. And I remember sitting at home, my Alice makeup, about to go, and I looked at my mom and I said, there's no way they're gonna play Feed My Frankenstein and Teenage Frankenstein in the set list at the same time. I'm going to read you the entire set list now. Feed My Frankenstein, No More Mr. Nice Guy, Bed of Nails, a cover of the Velvet Underground's Rock and Roll, Fallen in Love, Go Man Go, Under My Wheels, He's Back, The Man Behind the Mask, Social Debris, I'm 18, Poison, Billion Dollar Babies, Roses on White Lace, My Stars, Devil's Food, Black Widow, Steven, Dead Babies, I Love the Dead, Escape, Teenage Frankenstein, and School's Out. They played Teenage Frankenstein and Feed My Frankenstein in the same night. When I said, there's no way that's gonna happen.
This is Feed My Teenage Frankenstein. Feed him.
Can you hear me?
I can now. What happened?
Power. My internet's out.
Oh, rip.
So, my laptop is kind of out of commission for a second.
Rip. Internet gone.
So my microphone probably sounds like ass now.
Yeah, it kind of does.
So for anyone watching, this is what my phone microphone sounds like in comparison to my laptop microphone. Enjoy. I should do my tarot reading while I've got the chance before I have to work in like an hour.
Oh, Jesus.
I had to... Let's hope they don't fucking shove me in the pharmacy section over a storm warning again. Because that happened last time I was at work. Alright, tarot reading. Oh fuck, my weekend clip though is rendering. Okay, maybe I should try to finish these workouts while I have. Good god.
Alright, I'm gonna try to
procrastinating
find
so
the
bad.
Pokemon breeders and fight them and then just go ahead and fight the gate trainer.
Yeah.
Because I do
Taking a
want
minute for
the
me.
Blissey experience.
God, yeah. It is taking...
We're just gonna use speed up here. Because I didn't want to fight her.
Okay, we're back?
Nice.
Okay, good. Because I heard my Discord happened on my laptop. Okay, we're good. Hopefully it doesn't flicker again. I do have my phone on the charger.
Man, you really lucked out with the microphone on that thing.
I really did. I can't wait to hear this back later. It's gonna be great.
It sounded really muffled.
I just fucking clapped my hands and smacked my earbuds.
Ooh,
out of my ear.
Gallade! Woo! I like Gallade.
Yeah. Yeah.
I prefer Gardevoir, but I really like Gallade.
Glade does have a sick design. Do I have any fucking Q-tips with me right now? So I can clean out my goddamn ear? Yeah. Okay, cool. I have like one Q-tip on my desk. I need to build up my stash again.
I love speed up.
All hail speed up. don't stick the Q-tip in your ear, they say. Then why does it feel so fucking good? It's like when you scratch a dog's ear just right.
What are you supposed to do with them then? Isn't
right?
that the whole
just
point?
Use it on the outside. Yeah, like what the hell? It's so stupid.
Like why else would you use a Q-tip?
Right, fuck if I know.
I don't know if I fought that chef already. I'm just trying to find the Pokemon breeders. Wait, is there none on this floor? Wait, I didn't fight you. God damn it.
I'm the gate trainer. Nope.
No, I already found the gate trainer.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I guess this floor is just small. I guess they're just not here.
Damn.
I guess I'll just fight everyone else on this floor. Because there's not a lot left. There's like 3 trainers left.
At least it's an ab day, so I don't have a lot of workouts that I need to finish up before I work.
Guess I'll just go fight this cop and kill him. I mean, No, officer, I wasn't planning to kill you. I know you were planning to kill me.
Okay, you just reminded me of something in Dixon?
Dixon.
Amazing.
It's like these jokes write themselves. Dixon is your mouth.
Yeah, exactly. But that reminded me of something in Tetris, where at one point there's like some backstory for one of the characters. The main character you play as, Veronica Callahan. At one point, a cop like basically gropes her friend in a backstory thing, and she accidentally kills the cop. And she gets like a death sentence for it, and I was like, there's no way a death penalty applies to that, right? I googled it, and it can, in fact, result in a death penalty.
Yeah, it can. Yeah, like, essentially...
I was like...
Yeah, like, essentially killing a cop is apparently worse than killing a normal person. So if you kill a cop, it's generally just automatically considered first-degree murder, regardless of the circumstances. It is absolutely fucking infuriating.
Like, when I read that, I was like, oh my god. Which means Kane definitely did his research.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, holy shit. I think I mentioned this in my Tetris video where I'm like, I thought this wasn't seriously what could happen, but it turns out it can.
Yeah, it can. Yeah, it can, because apparently cops' lives are worth more. I don't know why, but they are. I would disagree with that.
Exactly.
Wait, what the fuck was her name?
Margouette or something like that?
God damn it, of course I get the poison.
Go figure.
Margarita.
Oh my god. What a mouthful of a name.
Fancy. Yeah, I had a feeling that was coming.
Right? Ready.
Die.
Here. Something bizarre to me is how many rock stars have horror movie connections. Did you know the Vinny Vincent Invasion was involved with advertising for one of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies?
Makes sense.
The 6th one.
I mean, it kind of makes sense how intertwined they are. Like,
yeah,
like essentially like slasher films and
oh yeah,
and like 80s like glam and heavy metal were kind of taken off around the same time.
Yeah. So that's why He's Back, Man Behind the Mask was in part 6 of Friday the 13th, and Alice did more music. There's a song called Hard Rock Summer that didn't make it onto Constrictor, and plus the music video for He's Back, the Man Behind a Mask revolves heavily around that connection. And then there's also Kane's appearance in Shocker, Alice doing music with that, and the Megadeth cover for No More Mr. Nice Guy being with Shocker. And then Robert Englund was in the beginning of Lock Me Up on Alice's Raise Your Fist and Yell album. And then the Vinnie Vincent Invasion with Love Kills being in the 6th Friday, no, not Friday the 13th, fucking Nightmare on Elm Street. And, it was barely in the movie, by the way. I watched the movie, it was faintly playing in the background, but the music video for Love Kills revolves heavily around it, and Vinnie Vincent at one point is dressed up as Freddy Krueger. He has, like, the finger blade glove on and everything, but he does, like, the guitar solo. And a lot of, like, advertising for it. There's even, like, an advertisement where, like, someone was, like, it was for MTV. Someone runs into Vinnie Vincent and he's like, I just can't get out of here. I had this weird dream. And then he gets, like, kidnapped by Freddy Krueger. I think that's the most excited I've been on any of these videos. Oh my god. I went insane.
You started talking really fast there. I was like, damn.
Gale?
Gale.
Shut up. That did not just happen. And also, Razor Fist and Yell was really inspired by slasher films, which resulted in the Roses on White Lace trilogy. One of the songs in that trilogy is called Gale, spelled exactly like that. I can't believe that tied in.
Not think Earthquake would one-shot. Gale.
Gale! At the end of Chop Chop Chop, Alice goes fucking insane. And it is the best thing ever. And in Chop 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 and Roses on White Lace, you can hear mentions of Gale as well. Like right before the solo Roses on White Lace, you can hear Alice go Gale, like really fucking like hauntingly.
Wait, that Mamoswine was
the
female. I thought Moxie was gendered.
No, it's a general thing. Maybe there's Chop 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 where you can listen to the ending at some point.
Okay,
not right now because you will get content ID'd so fast.
Okay, is Moxie just one of the best fucking abilities, actually?
Yes.
Because, like, I always thought that it mattered to Pokemon of the same gender, but not any Pokemon. Oh, you fucking focus sash
like,
using
rivalry.
asshole. Oh, yeah, true. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
So, Earthquake has 100 power. The Soft Sand, I think, is a 20% boost, so it brings it up to 120. And I think
Stab.
And I think Stab is after that boost, so 180. And then the 2 attack buffs probably easily make it about 220, 230 power move.
The only reason Lucario is alive is because of fucking
the Focus Sash. But, yeah, like, honest with you, like, if there's anything to learn off of these, like, playthroughs, don't underestimate the buffs. They do a lot.
If there's anything to learn from these playthroughs, I thought you were gonna be talking about you and I in particular. It's like, don't underestimate our autism.
True, though.
Like that little bit of me losing my mind over the horror connections. Oh! I forgot one. Okay. So, Prince of Darkness. That's a John Carpenter movie. Alice Cooper appears in it. There's also an Alice Cooper song called Prince of Darkness, and it does appear in that movie. And Kane was apparently gonna have a bigger cameo in it, but that was put on the cutting room floor, essentially. But you can still see him very briefly in the background.
Well, we'll be finishing off White Treehollow next time, probably later this week. Finally, we can move on. Oh, you wanna know something? You wanna know something I found out?
Yeah.
You know where you can encounter Skitty?
Where?
In White 2. Do you want to know a Pokemon that not a single trainer apparently uses?
Skitty?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Meaning I have to hack that in as
feeling.
well if I want to do the national dex. Oh wait, not the national dex. Fuck that.
The Haxorus.
Yeah, if I want the shiny Haxorus, that I'm not gonna use.
Well-
but I just want to show it off.
Yeah. Exactly. I can't wait to watch this back and hear me talk the fastest I've probably ever talked on any of these.
That was funny.
I lost my mind.
Oh, that started really bad. Bye YouTube. I'm gonna edit most of that out.